Hi, everyone. I'm Alex Nottingham, and we are back with the power of full engagement. In our last episode, we talked about, give a whole introduction. We talked about the first energy pillar being physical. Now we're going to talk about emotional energy. Last episode, physical energy, now emotional energy. Emotional energy is one of the four pillars of being fully engaged. And here we are looking to how do we hold difficult emotions? How do we enhance the positive? Difficulty will occur in our life. It always does. So how resilient are we? That's the key. And when we're going to cover all these four emotional pillars, physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual, or spiritual can also be called purpose. But notice that how physically well off we are, how mentally well off, how spiritually well off we are, that will have an effect on our emotions. They all affect each other. But if we're drained physically or mentally or spiritually, our emotions will drop. Our attitude will drop. But if we're feeling great, we're mentally sharp, and we feel in alignment with purpose, our emotions will be through the roof. There's a connection with these four, especially when it comes to our emotions. So I have a book that's coming out or is out, depending on when you are listening or watching this. And it's called My Uncle the Magician. You can go to mymagicuncle.com and you can get the first chapter of the book or purchase a book, depending, like I said, where we are in the process. But we talk about in the book perception. The world is an illusion. It works by magic, and the magic is perception. So if you change the way you perceive things, you change the way the world works around you. In other words, you change reality. So our emotions have a lot to do with our perceptions. I talk a lot about that in the book, My Uncle the Magician. Perception. So when it comes to perception, do we perceive a problem or devastation or failure or hopelessness? Perception. Or do we say, this is an opportunity for growth and improvement? Perception. Another area of emotion in emotional regulation and emotional growth and emotional resiliency is self-compassion. And there are three components: self-kindness, how we act towards ourselves; common humanity, the fact that we're all in this together; and mindfulness practices, helping us be present. So let's look at some self-compassion exercises. First, you can say, how would you treat a friend? That's how you would hopefully treat yourself. So there's a golden rule: treat others as you like to be treated, or the platinum rule: treat others as they would like to be treated. So how would you treat a friend? So treat yourself kindly, like a good friend. The second is a self-compassion break. Whenever you get overwhelmed, stop and say, I'm here for you. I'm only human. I'm only human. Only human. Third, write in a journal. It helps to express how we feel, especially difficult emotions, and even emotions of gratitude can be written in a journal, and it really helps. It helps the vent and get it out on paper, and we can see it differently. Fourth is a supportive touch. When you feel overwhelmed, just a touch on your arm or your chest, or even a little massage on your arm, or there's tapping exercises where you can tap yourself, and that can help activate the parasympathetic nervous system. So we have the sympathetic nervous system, which is fight or flight, anxiety, fear, and you have the parasympathetic nervous system, which is calmness and compassion and ease. And these self-compassion exercises can help activate the parasympathetic nervous system. Self-regulation, meditation, and mindfulness. So let me give you the quick and dirty rundown on this. When it comes to meditation and mindfulness, one is breathing. So you want to, again, activate the parasympathetic nervous system. It's going to be breathing in 2, holding it for 8, and then out 4. So the idea is whenever we are activated negatively, we tend to be doing very shallow breaths. So with breathing, there are many other ways. There's 4, 4, 4, but the idea is holding the breath some, bringing in, holding, and slow exhale so that we have enough oxygen versus hyperventilating. And make sure you're breathing from the diaphragm, which is below your chest, not your chest. Another is mantra. Mantra could be something like Om. Okay, have you heard that before? Or even singing is a way of or something, or a good song to kind of get you in a state. And so mantra is just focusing on something else, any word, happiness. You can have inside the mantra, I am joyful, or say, I am joy, or inside, I am joyful, I am happy. You can just focus on that as a mantra or affirmation. Watching your thoughts. Visualize a stream or ocean. See the waves go up and down, and just note what comes and goes and bring your attention back to the breath. These are some mindfulness practices. Also walking. We talked about that before in the last episode. That can be great for your emotional state. Loving kindness is a very popular practice, and it's amazing when you repeat these lines. Some can even call it prayer. Pray for others. Loving kindness, prayer, different ways of just being around affirming positivity. So here's one that you can do. May I be healthy, safe, and strong. May you be healthy, safe, and strong. May all beings be healthy, safe, and strong. It may seem a little hokey, but when you say it a few times and you really feel it, like, wow, I feel a little better saying that. Consider loving kindness. And daily fun is important. Do something fun every day. For me, Sunday's family time, then I have Monday's tennis, Tuesday's a massage, Wednesday's sushi, that's fun. Thursday's more tennis or exercise. Friday's date night. Saturday is video games with my son. And that changes from time to time. But I like to have something planned fun every day. Helps build the dopamine a little bit there. Long-term fun, plan vacations and events, plan for them. But also, and the planning can be fun, but also day-to-day can be a lot of fun. So thank you for spending time with me to talk about how to build our emotional energy. Prior episode, we talked about physical energy. And then in our next two episodes, we will finish the next two, which are mental energy and spiritual or purpose energy. Let me know in the comments what you think about how to build your emotional reserves and resiliency. Make sure you subscribe to whatever channel or follow that you're listening or watching this on. Share with your friends. And until next time, go out there and be an all-star.